DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation, it's another FA Friday, yo. What's your favorite people here on a Friday to hang out with? You got Chris over there. You got Crypto Mikkel. Myself, Nemesis. What's going on? First stream of the year, fellas. Yo.
Oh my god.
How you guys feeling for the outlook of this year? You think it's going to be a disaster, or can it only go up from here?
Oh, it could definitely still go down.
Yeah, it can definitely still go down, but I was thinking, what aspect are you talking about? Crypto market, housing market,
What's your sentiment
politics?
overall? What's your sentiment overall? 2024.
It could go down, you know what I mean? But so far, so good.
I mean, it could go down, but I'm still going to make the best of it.
I mean, how would you feel if Jim Cramer from MSNBC Finance talked positively about Bitcoin?
Well, what happens is Bitcoin takes a 5K shit. So, yeah, what? Let's not say that happened, but it definitely happened.
Yo, we got Gandhi in the chat.
And he's not, man. He's not here though. So yeah, where are you at?
We got Jason the Tiger Osborne. And
he's got that S9 up and running at 8 terahash at 500 watts. That's actually pretty decent.
Very nice.
Yeah, Badell just shared in the chat right there. He's like, first week, and my farm is getting bigger. Have a meeting with Doge Lord for solar. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to try to get that mining operation on solar.
Ooh.
Good luck with that, man. You're going to find out that the amount of power it's going to need is going to be expensive.
Oh, he already sent me the electric bill. I already know how, it's.
It's not so much like expensive. It's more or less the amount of space that you're going to need.
We have realistic expectations that chances are, based on the amount of power usage compared to the square footage available for solar, it might just be able to offset some of the costs.
Yeah, that's all you can hope for. The way the realistic between miners, right? You want to have green energy, look at your normal house. Don't try to incorporate miners onto your, because I've seen people try.
It's the constant load.
Yeah. I've seen people try to do it on solar. And now the problem that I see them with is that
brains on the S9 is pretty legit.
The person that I knew that had solar, that he purchased himself and put up all of his solar arrays up himself. He had 7 solar arrays and 14 8 GPU rigs. And he was tapped. Each solar array consisted of, I think it was like 9 panels per array. I mean, the amount
crazy off the wall question, because I know we would all know, or I know y'all would know, or at least Nem would know. When did McAfee die? How long? It's been over a year now, right?
Oh yeah,
it's been over a year.
It's been like 3 years.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Google search, when did John McAfee die?
Yet. I don't think COVID had hit when McAfee died.
Google search.
Well, the reason why I was asking is because I was just scrolling some news articles, and one that was not related so much to crypto.
June 23rd, 2021.
Damn.
So yeah, COVID
Wow.
was already
They
becoming a thing.
just released his remains like in the last like 24 to 48 hours.
Oh, hold
He
on, they
wasn't
just
in the-
released his
He
remains.
wasn't in the country. That's
yeah, I know
why.
he was out of the country. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
and
they
autopsy is
just
probably not
released,
going to reveal
yeah.
anything now.
They needed to make sure
Yeah, I
that
just
the body
thought it was
decayed
wild.
enough that you couldn't do a real autopsy.
Get any
here.
kind of information.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just was just scrolling through like some news clips and I saw that and I was like, wait, what? That's been a minute, right?
Just like
I'm not
Epstein's
crazy.
business partner killed himself, hung himself with the same kind of sheets in prison too.
Yeah, we don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. That's a deep hole. That's
a little
Oh
dark.
my god, dude!
That's
That one,
being unturned.
yeah, but that one can
The
actually
U.S. had to hide the
reshape-
evidence. Yeah.
that one has the potential of reshaping the political landscape, which would also
Oh, dude, it's
reshape
gonna
the
reshape a lot of
financial
things.
landscape.
Some of the videos that are coming out from the people are just outrageous, man. It's a deep rabbit hole. Like it's hard to even want to like dig down that and unpack it like on a stream. Like it's just so deep.
So deep.
So deep.
My favorite is the one that the person's name got redacted. It's 16 character name. Remember, it's got to have a space in between, and it's been redacted for national security.
Oh, sure. That's
No,
why.
that is
course.
the official story on it. It's been redacted for national security. So this means that the person is still in office.
The president.
I mean, if you
probably
think about the
shouldn't say that
presidencies
on
that
live
were
stream, but,
on,
you know,
I mean, one
allegedly.
of our presidents was there 50 times. You know, Clinton.
yeah, his wife was named as a witness. It's kind of funny.
This has a chance of actually like reshaping finances in America.
Yeah, it's wild.
But will it?
It
On
depends
like
on
a
how.
crazy lighter note,
Will it
someone yes it will. On a crazy lighter note, someone donated or sent Satoshi's wallet 26 BTC today.
What?
Holy crap!
Yeah.
They sent the coin to a burner wallet.
They went to go lock it up forever, never to be seen again.
Yep, it was 26 BTC, like 26 and maybe 26.9, something like that.
Crazy.
Or are they trying to show that
Did I make
Satoshi's
it?
alive?
Hey,
Does that
there
mean
you
Weird.
Satoshi didn't die?
Nah, he's alive.
Can we speak to
He's chilling.
Bitcoin's manager, please?
Wait,
go.
let me put you on hold
Yeah, like,
for eternity.
who was it? Connor put in there. He says either Satoshi woke up, bought 27 Bitcoin from Binance, deposited it to their wallet, or someone just burned $1 million. Yeah, it was 26.9 BTC, so might as well call it.
God, I wish somebody would
27
burn $1
Bitcoin.
million to my wallet.
I know,
God.
right?
Yeah,
This
right
stuff
there,
used to happen all the time back in the day.
26.917.
Back in the day, you'd wake up and you're like, oh, wow, I got 5 more Bitcoin there. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, that's true too, Kurtabatil. The aliens that were in the mall last night. That were all the information that was like released got like quickly scrubbed from the internet like real fast.
Oh, of course. That's
Super
the way
fast.
to do best, man. They just have AI do it at this point. You know, you don't need
They
any.
just said scrub a dub dub. No aliens in this dub.
That's right. So how's everybody's day?
Ooh-wee.
It's great.
It's been
Well,
an
Busy
interesting week.
Bitcoin is trying to tickle that 44,000. No, it's trying to tickle it.
It was up there
I was
earlier.
looking
but,
for a bigger pullback than we got. So
I know.
Uh,
It's just trying to tickle it.
yeah.
well, I was reading earlier that
Consider it tickled.
it was approved, like ETFs were approved but not approved.
Oh, jeez.
Like, I don't know what was really going on. I was kind of trying to read a little bit about it. We're having a lot of issues. We were working through it.
Well, they want to
at
make sure
work
all their
today.
buddies can get in at the lowest price before they can, just go balls deep.
I mean, you know it.
You know, when you're sitting there, you got trillions of dollars, and there's only like a $2 billion market cap. You're like, I could really do something.
They're like, guys, we had Kramer try, and he only tickled at 5K, and it came back up. So
Came back up fast.
we got to try this again.
Yeah.
And you could watch it too. I was watching the chart, and you can watch like just like dump, and it was instantly just getting bought right back up, like immediately. Like it was just being bought up.
I bought some.
I was like, wow, it's just like
I helped reverse the bear market. You could thank me later, guys.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about I
Right.
get you now?
DCA'd some.
Thank you.
If my
You're
DCA
welcome,
scraped
guys.
anything,
You guys are welcome. Hold on here. Oh, it's really hard.
Oh, God. Holding up the network alone.
Right. Oh.
Damn. Give me that.
congrats on
Zero,
those
zero,
2 bid
zero.
axes too, by the way, Kurt Bedell. Glad you got them. Yo,
Yeah,
Serpent's
buddy.
viewers just joined. What is going on? Thank you, Serpent,
What?
for sending your viewers this way. I saw you at a premiere. Greatly
Oh.
appreciate everyone from Serpent's channel.
Running
What
bids.
is
Thank
up, guys?
you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo.
Thanks, my dude.
Used to be lonely on Friday nights. Now we got all these peoples, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
King
brother.
was live streaming earlier. DJ was live streaming earlier.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
Get-
2 AC
getting
Infinity
full.
goes.
Full.
Yeah,
Oh, but like, what's happening tomorrow at 3:05 p.m.? Did you
That's
guys
a
talk
great
about that yet?
question.
that's not tomorrow.
Not
That's
tomorrow.
Well, that's when
on
that's
the
when you can
20th.
sign up.
Yeah, you can sign up. No, we hadn't talked about it yet, but it is down in the description. If you guys venture your way down into the description, you
Oh.
can see what we haven't talked about yet, but we will go ahead and talk about it now. Just scroll on
Registration opens up tomorrow.
up. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If you are also in DCA Discord, if
Oh,
you're
okay.
not, link is down in the description below. Soon as if you haven't joined, make sure you get through the bot. It'll ask you for your captcha. You do it, you get in. Wham bam shazam. There is a thread near the top, underneath the welcome adventure. You'll see DCA events. And there's also all the information that you need to know if you are in the DCA Discord and you're not watching this live, or you can't find any of the information. You can find it in the Discord underneath events. It is pinned towards the top, and no one can like comment in there. So like the information's there and like readily available to you.
Yeah, it's not
And,
buried under comments.
yeah, it won't be buried through messages and everything like that. Yep. But it is there. And
Mhm.
raring to go. Let's see if we can.
Somebody needs to play an audio track about having somebody by the nuts.
Oh, that works
Oh.
out perfect because I'll actually be off that weekend. So sweet.
Well, you better go
Yeah.
comment in the TCMF Discord, because he was asking people that are going to be there. So
Yeah, I
you
guess
better
it
go.
depends how many bounties?
You better go comment in there like super fast.
Yeah, and how many of us have bounties? Raise your hand. Knock us out. You get, what was it, 5,000?
5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5K
I
Neoxa.
haven't checked the official sheet yet.
He did put you down as a bounty nim, so like you are set as a bounty. So regardless, you were there.
Right?
Somebody's gonna get you.
See, here we
No,
go.
I was just like
One
looking at
way
the date.
or another. They're gonna get you,
Yeah.
get you.
And I was like looking
Here
at it.
you
I'm like,
go.
oh man, that'll really suck because like I'll have to freaking figure out
Let's see if we can.
who I have to ask the other technician if he can like switch weekend with me.
You can hey, bro, I need you to switch. Where's the registration?
I
fee?
know. I hated working Saturdays, man. That shit's for the birds.
Not so bad
Well,
if
regardless-
I can get like 20 hours worth of pay in 8 hours.
Oh yeah, man.
It's thanks.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Got them break
yeah,
jump.
especially at like 32 a book hour.
Oh,
Right on. So, guys, the January 20th, mark your calendars. the 20th of January at 3 o'clock is when we'll start the stream. But 3:10 is the start time for the poker tournament. All right, so make sure you're ready for that. Like Gunny was saying, you can start registering tomorrow as of 3:05 p.m. Eastern time. So that's 2:05 cool standard time. You know, if
Yeah,
if
buddy.
you're cool.
And if you haven't done this before, download the game, update it, and then start earning chips now. Do it.
Yep.
Do
And
it now.
To go look at this exact document that I have open, it is down in the description currently. I'm sure Chris can post it in the chat for you if you would like, but it is down in the description.
Oh, you're gonna make me work now? Oh my god!
I mean, you don't have to. That's why I said if you want. So, you know what I mean?
Of course I will.
Congrats to being the event host. I thank you. It is like a huge honor. Neoxa is huge, man.
Something that we always look forward to doing is hosting events like that.
Yeah.
All right, so
First place, guys. First place prize is gonna be 100,000 Neoxa.
That's a hoodie.
Dang.
Oh.
Plus a Neoxa hoodie. It'll be large and gray. Just so you're aware. Just kidding.
It's
Second
gonna be
place.
extra large this time.
Okay. Nice and snug. Nice and cozy.
Yeah.
As well as second place, you're going to be winning 50,000 Neoxa. Third place is going to get 25,000 Neoxa. Fourth place is going to get 20,000 Neoxa. Fifth place will get 15,000 Neoxa. Sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th will get 10,000 Neoxa. And then 11th through 30th, you will get 5,000 Neoxa. Plus, there are bounties, which are 5,000 Neoxa per bounty.
You can knock multiple of us out.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Facts. They do stack.
Typically, you can knock all of us out. You know, if you get lucky.
Crypto Bedell, that's outstanding news right there. Thank you.
$363, call it $364 at 100,000 Neoxa.
Ooh, shoot, that's a good afternoon of poker right there.
Oh yeah, I'm taking first place, guys. So good luck.
He lives in California. It'll take him 0.2 of a second to spend it. All he has to do is just fill up his gas tank.
Nah, he'll just turn his AC on for an afternoon.
Right.
Don't
oh
you
yeah,
know
that's
that's
AC
why I have
for
to
an
win?
afternoon. Oh my god, you'd be giving him an
we
Oasis
do have,
for 30 minutes.
The bounty list is
glorious.
split. So we got Yashnik, Andy. I'm assuming this is Andy from Neoxa, like the actual Andy from
so.
Neoxa. So you got myself, of course, Jump Change, Doge Lord, Nemesis, Gundy, Pocket Change, Max Voltage, Hawk, D Miners, Serpent, Rabbit, and Red Fox. Those are the current bounties that we have right now. So pretty freaking standing. That's right, Sadie. Don't forget to hit the like button. And so here is the application download locations, depending upon where you live, depends on which one you can actually use. Both are the same ones, and you can use mobile. So the mobile app does work. So you can sign up and do everything from your phone if you are just playing. So for us, we don't get that luxury. We have to. I mean, well, I guess others could, but wouldn't be as cool because we'd be streaming. But
Yeah,
in order to
live stream
join
the whole thing.
That's right. Go to your home games, click the join poker club, hit the club ID number, which is right here, and then enter the invitation code, which is community. And that will get you right in. Like he says right here, please name your username the same name as your Discord name. So it's easy to find you and get you your winnings. You have 1 week to claim your earnings. So do be aware of that.
Yeah. And if you are
What up,
winning
D?
and you follow the directions in
How are
the
you doing, my dude?
thing right there, and you message Yashnik or anybody else that needs to know,
Just
give them
yes.
some time. There's going to be like hopefully 300 to 500 people show up.
Yep, right here. You're gonna email Oyashi, and yeah, like you're saying, just send him the email. Send him,
screenshot of
who you knocked out, your information as well, the screenshot of your stuff. That way, you can just send it over to him and leave it at that. Don't forget to include your Neoxa address if you're winning Neoxa. So do keep that in mind, and just that's all you got to do. You don't got to go and message him 5 times. Just give him some time.
Yeah.
He'll have a bunch.
Yeah,
He'll have
he's
a
gonna
bunch
be
of
very busy after
messages.
the tournament. So yeah,
And there's
give him,
always,
like,
you know,
24 hours.
sorry losers who will message and send confusion when not needed.
Yeah, there isn't a huge team of customer support people. It's just one guy. All right, so give him a break. Let him breathe.
Yeah,
He'll get
that's
to
me.
you. Send your message and let it be
Yes.
for at least a week. He's pretty good. We've been doing this for how many years now? Poker tournaments?
We've been doing lots, man.
A lot, man.
I mean, Mikkel's
I
like,
think every year that
pro
we've been
now.
on DCA, we've had a poker tournament.
I don't think we could do it without Mikkel and his mastery table skills, man.
That's true. That's true.
It's me. Thank you.
But
I
yeah, no,
appreciate it.
the point was like every time that we've done this, you know, Yashnik has been the only one, and he's handled it outstandingly. Getting everybody taken care of. Only thing he asks for is a little bit of patience.
Thanks. Heck yeah, geek. You can start signing up tomorrow
Yep.
at 3:05
3:05 p.m.
Eastern time. Yeah, Eastern time.
Yeah.
Yep, you can sign
Look
up
at
tomorrow.
you, Gandhi. He's just
What?
hanging out inside the DCA Adventure logo.
That's funny.
Is the guy in here? Somebody let me out.
Geek. That was a good one. Christopher Bedell said he's getting 6 to 12 inches of snow, so we might get 2 inches. Geek responds back. Christopher Bedell, my wife has always preferred 12 inches. Only 3 at a time.
Does that mean you're a self-declared 4-pump chump?
No,
Oh,
this
man.
way, this
No,
way
he's
you
just
say-
commenting on the
No.
weather.
No, you see this
On the
way.
way, he's commenting on
This
the
way,
weather.
if you say I'm gonna give her 12 inches, you get to do her 4 times.
Oh,
man.
They gotta keep warm somehow.
My mistake.
Right?
They're snowed in.
You dirty goop.
Smash that like button for being snowed in.
It snowed on. Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the
that
good
was
old
great.
hump game to keep you warm.
Giggity.
Horizontal tango.
Well, it just so happens after every huge blizzard in an area, they have an uptick in babies 9 months.
Dang. He says
It's true.
4 pumps. He says, dang, give me some credit here, fellas. 4 pumps is like running a marathon.
Just stiff wind will do it.
That's
for me.
like a drag race. Done.
Like a cold breeze up my shorts. Be like, whoa.
I wish transaction fees were a bit lower. Yeah, I wish that one last night. I had to spend Bitcoin yesterday, and yeah, I wanted to vomit.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I spent like $57 in fees yesterday.
Oh,
It's pretty gross.
that's hateful.
It was pretty hateful.
Did you
That's
get a
worse
reach
than
around at
paying
least?
taxes.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Oh
I was
my
sending it,
god.
and I was like looking at it, and I was like, this is absolutely disgusting.
Did they at least give you some lube life?
No, they raw dogged
Oh,
it.
they raw dogged you? Oh,
They raw
fuck.
dogged.
That's
You know what I mean? I even set it to like the lowest fee that I could, like, you know, that way I knew it was going to go through. And it was still
Lowest
pretty rough,
setting.
you know what I mean?
Let it take a month. We'll be all right. They
And
still
then I
rawed
needed
you.
it like really fast, right? I needed it to be done like real quick. I just needed them to be like one and done and get it done with. And I was like, oh no, you know, they're going to take forever. Because according to the Block Scout, it was like transaction time 10 hours. And I said, you better fucking not take 10 hours. I'm going to lose my shit.
For 50
And then
bucks, it takes 10 hours.
No, it was like $800.
What is it, 2017? Jesus.
It was $800 for $57 in fees. So really, it was $857.
God, PayPal doesn't even rape you like that.
I know.
No, they
I
don't.
know, and
And I thought it was
liberal
going
as
to take
shit.
10 hours, but it only took like 10, 15 minutes. It still didn't take that long, but still.
I wonder if
The
you
fees
could still
got me,
send.
man.
I wonder if you could still send for one satoshi, one sat per byte.
I think right now the lowest you can go is 26 for non-priority.
You should
That's
be
per
That
able
is
to
the
lane.
still.
lowest you.
You should still be able to manually do it in the
Oh
core
yeah,
wallet,
yeah,
of
you can.
course, and set it
A
for
lot of the
one
wallets you still
satoshi,
can.
and set it for 1 satoshi per byte, and see how long it actually takes right now.
Yeah, that
Oh, is that
I
like a
bet
good
that'll take
metric for like
forever.
latency or whatnot?
I've done it a few times, and not
Yeah.
lately, but yeah, it was like 3 days to get out of the mempool.
That was a while ago too, before fucking ordinals fuck things
yeah,
up.
that was before ordinals for sure.
Yeah, it's not even the ordinals' fault either.
Yeah, I mean, some
Sadly,
people newer to the spaces,
it's
they
indirectly their fault. It's
they,
not entirely their fault.
they
We'll blame
forget
them
when
anyway.
when everyone and their grandmother buys Bitcoin, the transactions go way the hell up, and they slow way the
Yeah.
hell down.
I like what Geek of All Trades still says in the chat though. He's like, great time to be mining some BTC. Keep you warm and stack some sats.
It's a great time to be mining Bitcoin. What's your experience with Zelcore? That's gonna be a hit and a miss situation depending on who you're talking to.
Did you miss Nem's rant about it or no? Who was ranting about Cellcore? Oh, it was
I will let you know that
EJ.
the $800 that I sent out last night was from a Zelcore wallet, and yeah, that was $57 in fees, and that was at economy.
What was the highest fee? How fast could you turn it up?
I think it was at the time I sent it and it was 50 or 60 something sats a byte, something like that.
Ooh, that's
Oh
incredible.
crap, that's not promising. Yeah, I would. So for like poop coins, it's an okay wallet. I would not keep your Bitcoin in that wallet. That is like the last thing I would keep in that wallet. Because and it's because of the address type that they're using. They're using native SegWit, so which is decently fast. It's not like something to write home about, but it's as a normal speed. But it is like on the slower side, right? But it's not like crawling. It is the safest, but does have the highest fees associated with that. That is the cost.
Well, they
Is
have
having a high fee.
maximum withdrawals per coin, like per transaction too.
I don't think so. I think so.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was the last of the Bitcoin in that wallet, and that I won't be putting any more Bitcoin in my Zocor wallet.
Terrible.
That is it.
Oh yeah, I learned that one the hard way. Like before the fees got crazy, I was like,
I can only imagine how bad
and it
it's going
took
to be like in a
forever
bull
to get it
run.
out of the wallet too. It was not fast for me in my experience with pulling Bitcoin out.
Shit, man, we were waiting weeks for transactions back then.
Nice.
Weeks. It'd be like 10 days to get your friggin' shit to clear.
Yeah, Zelcore, like
Hell yeah.
for whenever I sent Bitcoin out of it, it was not using a SegWit wallet.
No, it's not. Using native.
Yeah, and junk
Ooh, excuse
sauce.
me.
Fucking junk sauce.
I mean, it took me 10 minutes to get my Bitcoin out in economy, but
Mine
again,
took.
I paid high fees.
I refused to pay the high fees, so yeah. It took like fucking 9 hours.
But yeah, I've heard of some people's transactions like disappearing in Zelcore here recently.
Like just you sent it and then it's gone.
Just gone.
Like out of your wallet and the
Out of your wallet, and no transaction data
Wow.
in your wallet. But if you go look on chain, it's on chain. But if you look in your wallet, it doesn't exist. Like it never happened.
Does that mean they've been compromised?
I don't know.
Usually when you start seeing exploits like that, it's because like somebody did something that they should.
I mean, I saw Dan the Man and the Flux's Discord or Twitter yesterday were compromised. He was posting spammy links on Twitter last night.
'Tis the season to get robbed of all your crypto.
Claim your free flux airdrop. No, as soon as I saw it, and I was like, oh no. So I know that's not true. And I was like, oh no. And then
Watch out.
there was like 10 retweets on it in like 3 minutes, and I was like, you people are fucking stupid.
Have you guys seen those those ads with like famous
I love every single one of you, but jeez.
the famous people who are like trying to sell you like go to the site and like get free Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that AI is getting really good
Yeah.
with the voice match and man, be like, oh, it's really Elon. He wants to give me 0.3 Bitcoin. Awesome.
Yeah, there was someone in their Discord last night was asking him what was going to happen because he clicked the link, and I was like,
Ooh, ouch.
just sitting here, just like rubbing my head, just like,
Oh,
you hope nothing.
yeah, you hope.
But we all know that that's definitely
Not
not
the
going to be the case.
Yeah.
Don't ever
What
click
happened?
emails from anybody.
I don't know.
If I send you something, anybody in this room sends you something,
Unless I give you notification first that, hey, expect this, don't click it.
don't click shit.
I'll say something like, hey,
Let's
let's hop on a DM.
oh. If it's free, you're the product.
Yeah.
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 These are facts.
Oh man. Password is password. Oh man, password is God.
Oh, Lord.
That's just the space bar.
Just the space. Just nothing.
Space bar, enter.
Just return again. Oh man. You used to be able to have passwords like that. Not anymore. Not like corporate's all like banging down. It's like you gotta have 16 key, like multi-character, like special character.
Eventually, the passwords are going to be as complicated as a, password phrase.
Well, I mean, once you
Your
start getting
Bitcoin key phrase, like all
man,
24 words.
the encryption on 16 digits is like pretty vast. Like it's gonna take your computer a good while to crack that.
Interesting. Just reading, I guess the federal judge in my state has ordered an Italian energy company to remove 155 megawatts of a wind farm.
Remove?
Remove.
Huh.
Oh, is it doing bad things to your environment?
They're claiming that they need a mining lease was required to harvesting the wind energy on tribal lands.
What?
Because
You
it's
need
on
our
tribal
permission
land.
to take
Well,
our
so
wind.
So the
It's
farm is on tribal lands.
land. You got to get tribal
Here
land. It's
recently-
not American land, basically.
No, it's not. And as of in the last
Technically, it's
3
still
or 4
federal
years.
land. It's just
Not really.
No.
So anyway,
I worked
so
for
in
an
the last
Indian
3 or 4
casino.
years-
Okay, I know about the federal
Yeah.
lands and tribal lands.
So
Technically,
within the last 3 or 4 years, about 80% of Oklahoma is now like tribal territory. Like 80% of our state is back to like the tribes.
so let me explain how
yeah.
the lands work.
It's wild
A
stuff.
tribal land, they don't have to abide by state law. They still have to abide by federal law, but they can have more strict laws. They just can't have looser laws than federal.
Thank you.
So capital murder is not a cool thing over there? Come on, man.
Anyway,
That's
so
funny. Murder.
Enel is the company is named Enel, Enel, and they're saying that they find it messed up, of course, that they have to remove it. But it's going to cost them over $300 million to dismantle the farm.
Yeah,
$300
color
million.
blades don't go up there by themselves.
No, well, imagine it's much easier to put together than it is to take apart.
Chop them down
Yeah.
like trees and haul them away.
$300 million. Crazy stuff.
Well, good, man. Those damn people shouldn't be putting stuff on stuff that don't belong to them. That's like
Yeah, pretty well.
roads.
Too soon.
Can you imagine getting a call like one day? Knock on your
That's
door.
jacked.
We're gonna expand this road. We need you to move.
Funny guy,
I'm
Russell.
sorry, I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at what Geek of All Trades just said in the chat a little
That's
while
what she-
ago. It's like,
That's what she said.
I make my password incorrect. So when I forget, the app tells me my password is incorrect. And then I remember it.
Yeah,
Is your
that's
password password
A good one.
incorrect or incorrect? Now he's
Your
gonna go
password is
through and
incorrect.
he's now gonna go through and change all of his passwords now.
it's all to the same. Yeah. Oh, that's
Never owned truly anything. Eminent domain. Yeah. Well, that's pretty wild, though. Because that wind farm's pretty big.
yeah. How many acres you think? I mean, like units. Do you think they got? over
Well, so each windmill needs 10 miles. I think it was like a 5 to 10 mile like radius around it. So if it falls in any direction, it doesn't hit anything. So
They're not even 10 miles tall. You're talking about tornadoes and shit ripping them out of the ground?
no, I'm just falling over.
Timber! It ain't 10 miles
Mhm.
tall.
I don't know,
makes
man.
zero fucking sense.
They probably
I
just
don't know,
did
man.
that for safety, just in case, like, one of the things,
Shrapnel comes
Just it-
flying off.
if the thing is spinning at
Who knows?
that speed and one of the blades comes off, it's going to come firing off in a direction, okay? It's going
But it's not going to fire for 10 miles.
to, no, but I mean, maybe a couple miles.
I don't know. I was talking to a person
Maybe in
about
hurricane force winds.
a large fucking distance. All right,
He's out in the flats, so
between
there's nothing but wind.
it falling over. So being 150 megawatts, I can imagine that it's huge.
An amount, yeah.
Huge. Super
Huge.
Huge.
Have you guys seen the vertical wind fans that are like put on the highway or anything, and as like vehicles drive by, it spins them?
Yeah, they've had that stuff for on top of roofs, so they couldn't sell people to be able to put it on their roofs. So now they're trying to put it by a road. Yeah, because it's the 6,000 watt potential generation for a 24-hour period is so worth paying for that thing. That's what it's fucking outputting. It's like 6,000 watts. I've looked into these things. I was like, oh yeah, let me try these things. And I'm like, math, amount of wattage. This ain't adding up right.
Geek says, ever seen those
they
green
want
windmills?
like $9
fail?
grand for those vertical windmills, and it's 6,000 watt output. I'm like, one rig will
That's
fart
crazy.
on that thing, and it'll be done.
Geek says, you ever seen those green windmills fail and dump hydraulic fluid all over the nice green ground below it?
Oh yeah, and what's really awesome about that hydraulic fluid that nobody wants to talk about here, that shit is so fucking toxic, like to the
Bro,
point
you gotta
where
see
you go
this
to
shit.
an airport, the dirt that's on an airport is not allowed to be removed from the airport because of diesel contamination. A1 jet fuel is diesel oil, diesel fuel. When a windmill, doesn't matter what size they are, as soon as it spills its hydraulic fluid on the ground, that ground is contaminated.
For life.
Oh yeah, for like I don't even know what the amount of years. I know it's over 20 years that it's freaking considered contaminated.
But when the
cannot
trains are
grow on it.
sabotaged and their tankers fall over and spill shit everywhere, oh, you're fine.
No,
You can
no,
still
they
drink
set
the
it on.
water.
They
Yeah, they
set
just
it on
lit it on
fire,
fire.
dude. I mean, fire fixes everything.
Yeah.
Facts.
Fire's the
instead of
great
polluting the
purifier.
ground,
Don't
they're polluting
worry
the
about
air
that.
and the
All
ground.
the animals in 20 miles of this, they're either sick or dead.
Yeah.
So
You can go back to your house.
I gotta know.
Yeah, black lungs, everybody.
Here's an interesting article for you. Celsius Network unstakes their Ethereum holdings amid
Reorganization.
yeah, that word.
They're going through bankruptcy. They have to.
Yeah, so just guess. Take a wild guess. Let me hear all your guesses of how much Ethereum you think Celsius Network was staking.
I'd say 4 figures.
Well, I still want to read that description right there. It says the
I would
bankrupt
say-
cryptocurrency lender Celsius Network announced its plan to unstake significant holdings of Ethereum to facilitate asset distribution to its creditors.
Right. I would say that they are in probably the ballpark of like 25, maybe 30,000 Ethereum.
Yeah, you think they got 5 digits worth?
Oh yeah.
I was
Way
thinking-
under. Chris,
I thought I was
what's your
being
guess?
gracious on that.
What's your guess, Chris?
You're saying way under?
Well, for a
Yeah,
way
at
under
30
for NIMS.
At 30,000 Ethereum.
500,000 Ethereum.
500. They have 500.
500,000. That's your guess.
You said way
Right.
under at 25,000. I'm like,
I
Alright,
said
Gunny,
25
what's
to
your-
30,
what's your
so we'll
guess?
say 30,000, and I'm under.
All track is guessing. What's your guess, Gundy?
Oh, I was guessing only a couple thousand.
Only a couple thousand. All right.
way under.
Oh yeah.
206,000.
206,300.
If you fellas don't think that's not going to move the Ethereum price needle, watch.
That's a lot.
Vitalik's
ain't
gonna have to
seen
go give
nothing
them a bunch
yet.
of handies.
Ethereum's
That's
about
a
to
lot
see
of
a significant hit. This is what happens when shitcoin holders have to liquidate their other shitcoin holdings.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
All
guess what?
This is what happens when the Ponzi scheme stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so 206,300.
Mortgage the house. Come on, guys.
Jeez, that is just. So there's three. Jeez.
46
Put
that
the
million.
is-
calculator on the screen.
Or $464 million. So almost a $500 million.
Dang.
Liquidated.
That is way more than that, I think. There you go.
And when that gets liquidated
There
out,
he goes.
guys,
See? There
need
you
to
go.
move it over a little
$464
Mikkel,
million
bit.
dollars.
Mikkel, you need to move it to the middle of your screen more.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
The world could not see what you were typing.
Sorry. $464 million.
If you don't think that's
464
not going to
Million.
cause panic in the market, hold my beer.
That is almost $500 million with a B.
right.
That means liquidate your shit first, buy
Right.
Bitcoin,
Yeah,
and then
that's-
watch
that is
everybody else
not
panic.
financial advice, but
Yeah,
know
and
they're in
then
chapter
reap the
11. They're
gains.
gonna sell that shit.
We don't do that here. No financial advice.
Yeah, none at all. But
We're
dude,
just stupid YouTubers.
ETH dump incoming. Yeah, not like I said, not financial advice whatsoever. But if you're
Never,
holding Ethereum,
never.
I would definitely look at exiting a position. Stage left.
Yeah.
And then put it where you think they're going to move it to.
So $500 ETH around the corner. You heard it here first, bitches. So we're at 22.5, right? $2,250 dollars on Ethereum.
Can you imagine it's staked up now? And you can't pull
Dude,
it
I
out?
couldn't even imagine how much that
Watch it go down that much if you can't pull it out. That shit hurts.
all the ones that are still locked up.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't imagine.
Not a little lockup either. It's like what
We could probably
like
see
21 Ethereum
sub 1,000 Ethereum. Maybe not for long. But I think sub 1,000 is doable with that amount of Ethereum.
I
like being sold off all at once.
Oh, we go back to like
I wonder how many buy orders people
2019
forgot about are going to get
prices.
filled. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, if they're smart, they'll like wait until like ETFs pop off. But I don't know if they have like a choice on when they get to sell that.
Yeah, it's
You
probably
know what I mean?
and they're probably like timing it right. Yeah,
Like they're probably just now getting to unstake it. You know what I mean? Because it was time locked, so it's probably more like they're just now getting to unstake it, so they're gonna have to sell it like immediately.
or maybe it's just all FUD because they realized that they could finally unstake it.
So I don't think it says anything.
Panic buy, panic sell.
So following that decision, they're gonna open the vault and they're gonna allow users to withdraw the portion of their funds until February 28th, as authorized by the court's settlement agreement. So if you have Ethereum locked up and like had locked up in Celsius, like you're gonna have a chance to like get it until the 28th.
Grab your shit and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This approach encompasses
Ethereum
not
is
only
so good.
asset redirection,
Run for the
but
hills.
also a shift towards alternative commercial paths. Yeah, sorry, shifting to a mining company. Celsius is going to be a mining company. That's how they're going to pay back all of their creditors.
Yep.
And they're perfectly okay to do this. Apparently, I think it's ridiculous that they still get to like be in any kind of business. But
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
man.
but so they can only mine Bitcoin for paying off their creditors. They can't like take a profit. They have to pay for their like the proceeds and stuff like that. So I don't know. So
Dude, it's like shut down central, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's wild.
It
That's
almost sounds like Mount Gox all over again.
Just keeps going and going and going. Well, Grandma hasn't talked about Bitcoin yet, and I didn't see
It was
any
announced on Friday.
raising their house for
It's
crypto
today.
again. So I don't think we're there yet. But you never know. You know,
Never know. Hey, you know what time it is?
how do you
It's
do?
time for a fucking announcement.
Yo, yo, yo,
FA's in that chat.
yo. Get some, baby.
Get some.
Get some FAs. You gotta take some helicopters too.
Ooh.
Take all the helicopters.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, we got a full screen. It's time. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
So this the unstaking activity will take place over the next few days. So there's you a timeline.
Over the next few days. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the heads
You're,
up.
you're welcome.
That's right.
I'm just reading.
King of all
I'm just reading
trades.
between the lines here.
Oh, I
okay?
forgot to tell you, we already took it out. Sorry, later.
Right.
They
Yeah.
just made
Hey
this
guys, like
announcement
what
today.
Geek of all trades
so.
just said. He's like, it's time to smash the like button like the DGen you know you are.
That's right.
Smash.
That's right.
Ooh, we got 12 likes.
50,000 likes.
There you go. There you go.
Almost time for a reveal.
I know. I need one.
I'm just about there.
I need it.
Sweet tea and
Yeah.
fireball.
It's FA Friday.
Dr. Pepper and Kraken.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Nice. Nice.
The
I was
Kraken.
having a savage moment about Christmas time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a fireball and sweet tea for my boy Savage.
You like
Nice.
the spice rum over there, buddy?
It's not bad.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
not too bad. We also have like
Not
some
a big rum
shipwreck,
fan.
which is like really good, but it's like really expensive. It's
Yeah.
more expensive than the Kraken. So I save that one a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'll use the Kraken inside the Dr. Pepper. It's all right.
Dr. Pooper. Those mysterious 27 flavors.
That's right.
What's up, Joe Spindler?
What's up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
Yeah, good odds. Good odds tonight for sure.
Absolutely.
14 watching,
Celsius,
13 likes.
Celsius is going to be selling roughly about 1% of the Ethereum network.
Oh,
Wow. That's a pretty big pull.
Well, they're not selling all of it.
I know, but that's their
they have
holdings, though.
The
He said
opportunity
roughly.
to sell it.
Yeah, that's the whole
about
thing.
1% of the market total. Depends on where
Depends
they
on how
decide
many
to stop.
people take the claim.
Mm.
Yeah, because they can only pay back accredited investor or investors of the company, whatever you want to call
So
them.
accredited investors
Anyone that
is
staked-
not
anyone that's
anybody
staked.
that's watching here. So if you lost funds in Celsius, you are not an accredited investor. You do not get paid. You lost.
No,
You
that's
don't
not,
trade
it's
blue
not
chip
true.
stocks at the
It's not
stock
true.
market. So
Like you get your money back, but they're
Not
only
before,
letting you.
not before the
They're only
accredited
letting you take
investors.
back either in Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those are your only, or straight to your bank, like wires. Those are your only options.
that's like when you see those class action lawsuits for like,
You definitely don't get all your
pounds or
funds back.
something. Like if you use this paper towel between 2018 and 2022, you could get benefits, and then you sign up and you're like, get $3.80 in the mail. You're like,
No,
what the
because
fuck
there was a
happened?
total
Yeah.
lawsuit, and then the word got out, and
Yeah.
everybody and their mothers signed up for it. So what
Yeah.
you thought was going to be like maybe $100
Maybe
return
$100, 200
went
bucks,
to
maybe.
a $2 return.
Yeah, like $3 or $4
Yeah,
bucks.
I was only getting
Bro.
back like $2 or $3 was like my return, and I was like,
Yeah, but the
You're like, your
accredited
kid could have
this
died
is
in
this
this
is the
chair.
kicker.
You're only going to
people.
get $4.
People don't realize the accredited investor got paid back in full.
learned my 4K lesson with
They got all the
Voyager
money, all
and
of it,
got
the
back
credit-
$500.
before
Yeah, the
anyone.
Yes,
accredited
it sucks.
investors. I mean, the accredited investors got their money back. You didn't.
Yeah, people that
That's
invested
why
in
they're
their
so
company
willing to give you
gets
the
their-
money,
They get their
because-
money back
Yeah.
all the way.
No, it's the accredited
100%.
investors. Everybody else was just a God. I forget the lingo behind it. They have a
Joe Schmo.
specific terminology for it, where basically they put
A
you
noob.
as a lender.
A
That's
trader?
what it is. You're a
Oh.
lender. If
A lesser?
If
I don't
you
know.
invested into Celsius, you were put into the lender category because only an accredited investor could loan the money out. That's why you don't
Right.
get all your money back,
I
and the
get you.
accredited investors do.
I don't know. This poop coin science hurts my head sometimes.
Well, this isn't even
Sometimes.
shitcoin science. This is
I know.
financial legalities of anybody who
you
invests.
got
out
wrecked.
there.
Let's be
Science.
honest. Like the dollar is pretty shit coiny to me.
Yeah, I tell people
Absolutely.
get on zero, and they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Zero fiat."
And they're like, fiat, what's that?
Go back to
Can
the
you-
barter system,
can
Can
guys.
you
your
can you
pocket.
take the polar plunge?
Yeah. and Don't take your guns and your hardware while at boating. That's a bad idea.
Not always a bad
Well,
idea.
in Illinois, we have to take our guns and our crypto on boating accidents. Otherwise, they're coming for confiscation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Just
just
glad you
fucking
don't
got
live
done
in
with making everybody high caliber ammo had to register. High capacity magazines, anything over 10 rounds had to register. Every magazine, any AR-15 or any of its variants had to be registered by the end of last year. So just a couple of days ago. Anybody who has it now are now felons.
There's gotta be some kind of.
Isn't that lovely? You could be law-abiding
order
one
to
day,
make
and you're a
law-abiding
felon the second
citizens
somebody in a suit decides that you are
immediately
one.
felons.
Right. Well, this is
Moving
the
on.
beauty of a democracy, because in a democracy it usually ushers in communism, and in communism they disarm the people first.
Yes.
And they want you to believe that the U.S. is a democracy when the reality is it's a constitutional republic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, it's
We
so
are a
crazy how many people
constitutional
think-
republic, not a democracy. Stop
our
buying the fucking
forefathers
lie.
did not want a democracy at
They just
all.
left a democracy and a monarchy.
Well, this is just, leads you to believe
Hell,
that
Illinois
people-
doesn't even want you to be able to manufacture your own firearms without having a federal firearms license.
FFL, yeah.
So you can't even have a homemade firearm, even though it's constitutionally fucking protected. Plus, there's a Homemade Firearms Act that's federal.
Well,
But state laws can always be stricter.
state laws are
The
poopy.
state laws cannot supersede constitutional.
Well, is it even a law, or is it?
But will they tell you that?
Uh,
No. They want you to believe
No,
it so that they can maintain the
put
power
in
and arrest you
corrupt-
and make their
well,
money.
Well, they put in corrupt.
Everything is a
no.
fine.
They put in corrupt
Everything is
fucking Supreme Justice
Maybe in your
in
state.
Illinois.
yeah.
No.
They-
When you look at how things work by Black's Law Dictionary, type standards,
Shall not comply.
everything comes down to it's a fine.
I'm gonna
That's
basically
right.
put it
Sadie.
out here
Texas
like
welcomes
this.
all of us.
This is my prediction. If they sit
Texas
there
told
and try-
California to get the fuck out.
if they start banning AR-15 statewide, and they start going to other states and banning AR-15s, the next step will be they will be banning assault pistols, because no people of anybody outside of the military should be having military issued firearms. That's your 9mm, that's your 45s, that's your 10 millimeters. That's every
Which is
caliber
total
of
horseshit
handgun.
because the founding fathers
What
wanted the
what
public
about
to be
a
as
pistol count?
equipped
Yeah.
as the corrupt government and their military.
They're basically going to go after gun right, because they are going to go. They're trying to turn this country into democracy, and there's a
Because
small
an unarmed
subset-
public can be sheepled into freaking trains.
Yeah, but
and
you
sent
got
to
to think of it
concentration
this
camps.
way. Think of it
Or-
this way: Germany voted for what happened in 1945.
Yep.
They voted
Yes,
for
sir.
it. America is going down the same fucking route. I've talked to a bunch of fucking Cubans, and they're like, man, I don't know if what's worse right now, watching it happen a second time, or trying to figure out where I'm going next.
Well, just go back in history. Stalin took the guns.
Yep, Hitler took the guns.
Mao Zedong took the guns.
Yep, Mao took the guns. Yep,
What happens?
Mao
Mao
took the
trade.
guns and claimed democracy. Mao took
said
the guns
invest
and
in-
claimed democracy. Just remember
He
that.
said invest in digital gold and then physical precious metals, namely brass and lead. That's financial.
Yeah, that's
advice.
right.
Oh yeah.
Brass,
Learn how
lead,
to
and
crack
gold
your own
and silver.
shells. Save your.
He said those ARs are going to be worth a fortune then. Yeah, they will be.
Yeah.
They'll be
Oh,
worth
yeah.
their weight in gold.
Well, I just think it's a northern thing. They just want to have just the criminals and the police officers have guns. That's all.
What's funny here in Illinois, I know a few people that they have a substantial collection. And the way that they looked at it is they weren't registering anything they got. And they were like, I bought these from the store. They have my information. I was like, fair enough, dude. That's a valid fucking point.
Most
He's
southern
like, if they
states
need
are
me
like
to
that.
register a second time, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, no, they do your background
You
check.
know
and you purchase,
nothing
and
of
that's
my
it.
work.
Register nothing. It's not.
It's
It's not
facts,
But
man.
don't
I've seen some
worry.
of the videos on your
with
channel,
this
Geek.
with this mass compliance
Some of
thing,
the OG videos.
depending on what data metrics you look at, if you look at the total number of firearm licensed people like myself in Illinois, and there's over 2 million firearm licensed people in Illinois. If you take that everybody had at least 2 items to register, they had a little over a 1% compliance. Now, if you take the metrics of what would be kind of roughly not every firearm licensed person's going to have a firearm, let alone have a firearm that they need to register. Maybe they got a revolver, 6 shots, so they're in compliance already, right? Or they got a shotgun, whatever. Then the number jumps up, but not a whole lot. Now, the second part of this means that if you try to take into account that not everybody had anything that needed to be registered, then it becomes about 11.6% people in compliance out of all the FOID card owners in Illinois.
That's how they get you guys.
So, but if you look at the total number, it's basically the gateway to confiscation. Now they know around 15,000 people's weapons that they have to go confiscate.
Well, let's not forget Katrina, like Hurricane Katrina, where they went around and confiscated like all the weapons from everybody. They went door to door and
step away from our front door.
Gated communities with gates, like mansions and whatnot. They gated. They were just in their homes with their guns, because they didn't want looters coming. They were put on the fucking curb and had their dadgum weapons taken away from them.
Yeah.
And that went along with everybody. It didn't matter what class you were in.
You see, during that hurricane, you're also talking about one of the most corrupt cities in the United States with the highest gun death rate in America comes from Louisiana, of all fucking places. You would think Detroit would be the worst, or Chicago, or LA, New York. No, it's Louisiana.
Everybody left.
Yeah. So, welcome to Fridays, Geek. You should come on the show one of these Fridays, man. It's crypto, yeah, but sometimes it ventures off in a car. Sometimes it goes in.
Sometimes we just talk about engines all
sometimes
day.
it goes into guns. Sometimes,
hey man, but a lot of this stuff, I mean, like
it talks about lube life, because lube lives matter.
Sometimes flat Earth, or even
but you
infinite
gotta
energy
you gotta think of that. A lot of the stuff, guns, politics, this all affects finances.
Everything, yeah.
I mean, cars don't affect it, but they're awesome to talk about. And certain cars, I'd pay a few Bitcoin for them.
It's like manly stuff we gotta talk about,
Crypto
We're
adjacent.
not supposed to be.
Right. Crypto adjacent. TPS miner, what's up, dude? He said, I would love to see stats on how many home miners also own at least one firearm and have at least 3 months of supplies. Yeah.
That would be some good
standard for
stats to
being a
see,
human.
but then you'd also have to, make sure it stays anonymous.
I won't say
And
to
nobody's
what
going to want to do
level.
that because they want.
I'm not
hands on
answering that question.
information.
I won't say to what level, but yes.
Not saying that definitely people should do that. That's what I'm saying. People should definitely do that.
Right? If you don't have a few months worth of clean drinking water, or a way to have clean drinking water, you can go longer without food than you can without clean water.
Yeah, you can live.
TPS miner, man.
Just
You
water.
thought you're real cool, and you started asking questions that the GOV would ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is live and recorded. So yeah, be careful.
Just kidding, TPS. You're cool.
Dox yourself.
There's no levels here.
My password. Password. I'm sorry, I lost it all on a boat. Yep. Tragic boating accident. I don't have nothing.
Well, somebody
What's up,
told
Hawk?
me
What is
I
up,
called
Hawk?
my pew-pews when I went jet skiing, but I didn't want to listen.
No, you see, I went and buried
They
it
said you
one
can't
day,
carry
and
them
then I
all,
turned
and I fell
around,
off
and
the
now
boat,
there's a
and
mall on
here
it,
we are.
dude. So
I just can't get it back. You know what I mean?
it's under
just
the
gone.
mall, dude. I mean, literally, I can't reach it.
Doing all
There was a
right,
field
all right.
back in my day. I had to walk uphill both ways.
Yeah, in the snow with no shoes.
I buried it 6 feet
Oh,
down
the
just to keep
worst.
the animals away.
Right?
Somebody heard the firearm tells Hawk. Yeah, his ears were ringing. Yeah.
What
His ears
was
were
it ringing
ringing.
from? A 9mm,
Yeah.
a
50
5.56?
Should have been wearing hearing
Right,
protection.
hearing
Those
protection,
22
dude.
days.
I mean, Hawk knows better. I mean, wasn't he
Where's
like
your
an
ears,
ex-cop?
bro? Where's your ears?
Although I will say, I'm waiting to find out what the E3 like earplug lawsuit for the military is going to turn out.
That's still going on.
It's still going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna take like 15 years, dude.
Yeah. At the speed of the government. Yeah.
And then the payouts won't happen for another 75 years, like Pfizer.
He said hearing protections for pussies. Tonight it's for the win.
Constant ringing. All right.
No way.
It could be 2
Tonight
years.
is for the
ringing right
right
now.
for the win.
That's the same thing.
He's
But
like, nah, I
Hawk
love
loves
my
the
9mm. Yeah, buddy.
Hawk, you're the kind of guy that I would see carrying a 50 cal handgun. You know what I mean? Like
Two.
big old man with
Hey,
big
man,
old,
I mean,
big old
there's
muscles.
nothing-
Like
There is
carrying a
nothing
50
wrong
cal
with
daily,
a good
daily
desert,
carry. You
a
know what I
desert
mean?
eagle.
Like,
There's nothing wrong with a good desert eagle.
that is
Just
his
make sure you're
everyday
holding it
carry.
with two hands, not that Lara Croft one-handed bullshit.
Oh, come on,
You'll
man.
break your wrists.
Nah.
If you're like over 6 foot and like 200 pounds. you
Hawk
can-
doesn't need none of that. He's one-handed it, and he's
Right?
you
Don't
know,
be a
hitting that shot.
pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take that 50 cal with the retractable barrel on it, and I'll hip shot that bitch.
There you go.
Yeah.
He says, "Nah, it's too big."
Oh man,
Single
it's like
stag
a-
9 mil
yeah,
Glock
just a good
48
shot.
is my favorite everyday carry. Brushed aluminum
See-
slide.
See, I like my G-Lock 19, you know.
My camera girl carries that pea shooter. Nice.
I have
Very
myself a full size G-Lock 19.
A Barrett in one
you
arm
know,
and
it's
his
good.
son in the
It's
other.
good.
By the way,
Classic.
congratulations. I mean, I never actually said anything after kid was born, but first time seeing you since that happened. So yeah, congratulations, my man.
Oh, dude, my
How old's the little guy?
little thing. That's
speaking of 380s,
big, man.
my aunt, she's old. She has a one of those easy slide 380s. Like you don't even have to touch the slide; it racks the bullet. You're like, whoa, that's crazy.
I do enjoy the G17. G17s are nice.
You want to know what I'd like to check out for my Glock? It is the 157 grain subsonic 9mm.
Oh,
8 months.
8 months today.
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez. Getting big.
Wow.
they grow up fast, man. Mine just turned 2. last
8
month.
months.
Too fast.
Way too fast.
My little dude stream bombed me last Saturday.
What?
He busted open the door and just like came right into the stream and
Yo,
full
Dad.
on there. Like
Oh, so he's on the
Couldn't
internet
stop
now,
it.
huh?
he is on the internet.
Oh, you can't hide him no more.
Oh, he said Dada.
Nice.
Starting the words. Starting
Oh.
the words.
My little dude's starting to say
You
sheep.
better be careful
but
what
it
you say
definitely
in
doesn't
front
sound
of him.
like he's saying sheep.
Well, I bet you he's saying somebody's
Saying
favorite word.
sheet. I'm like, that's kind of funny.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
I still remember my younger brother. He dropped his pacifier in the back seat, looked over the car seat, the front bumper, the front pad of the car seat, looked down on the floor, and was like, "Fuck." My mother was like, her jaw drops. I looked at my mom, and I'm like, "Hey, look, it's his favorite word, and he used it in the proper context."
Great. That's right.
Oh, I
I'm
love
sitting
that
there in
story
the
every time you
passenger
say it.
Proper context.
I'm
is
in the
important.
passenger seat.
Hey,
Dying,
it's okay.
dude.
That's worth
Context
the
is
moment to
important,
be
man.
happy about. So he just starts walking around, man. It's the joys of life.
Oh, you see, you're just getting into that stage of he's gonna come busting around the corner with his head down. He's gonna be running because, like, he's got that big head and he's like tilted
Yeah,
too much
it's kinda
forward. He
top
can't
heavy.
stop anymore.
Yeah.
and you're gonna turn around and his head's gonna be nut height. I watched my little brother
Wow.
take my stepdad down, dude. I was like, oh.
Nice.
I
Back
I don't
when I
have a
was
story
working
like
in the
that, but I have
facility, I
a
would take my
favorite
little one
story.
up there sometimes.
My
Put him in the walker in the office.
So
Those are the
when
days.
I first enrolled the kids into martial arts, my youngest, she was maybe 5 years old, and she was just in the backyard practicing all the time. Like she just, her stances, her punches, and all that stuff. And so seeing how motivated they were, I put duct tape on the carpet and made like a grid so that we would practice our foot placements and all of our techniques. So I did an arm grab, and in the arm grab, she's supposed to, do like one of these things to get my hand off. Well, I had the arm. She forgot what to do, knelt down on one knee, and just punched me in the groin.
Oh, nice.
That's not your purse.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud.
I remember one time
Yes.
wrestling with my pops in the front yard, dude.
My camera broke.
And I get my pops to the ground, and I'm being a smart ass, and grab his nose with my 2 fingers. And the way that I had him pinned, he tried to like yank his face out from underneath, and I had like this Klingon like death grip on his nose. Because I was like sitting on him, and you're talking about a Vietnam vet. I'm like, I got you. He had a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose for like a week.
He just caused it to bruise.
Oh my God. I told him not to move. I'm like, I got you. And he tried to like jerk his head out. My hand went with, dude. That was the day that my father realized that I was stronger than him.
Or
I was
going to
only
be.
in football at the time.
I know.
And he had already trained me everything he knew.
That's a dangerous combination right there.
Oh yeah, he trained me, and then I showed him, and then I showed him that I'm like, I got a 1-inch punch that'll put you to the other side of the room. And he's like, yeah, right. I put him to the other side of the room, and he stopped asking me about my 1-inch punch. I after seeing Bruce Lee movies, I was like,
Okay. Are you aware that there's actually a no-inch punch?
Have you ever
Yes.
danced with the devil in the pants?
So literally, like, if you were to do like board punching, so you do like the 1-inch kind of deal, you could actually put your hand on there and then just snap it.
yeah.
If
You've got to have like really good connection with your body to be able to make your body just like have the initial motion to go
That's-
through your arm like
that
that.
was my favorite thing to do.
You've been practicing hip thrusts, I think, haven't you?
Pretty much. He's been watching a lot of the King. Right?
He was the inspiration for Johnny Bravo.
Elvis Presley.
Hey, baby, how you like your eggs? Scrambled or fertilized?
Oh.
Whoa.
And that is how Johnny Bravo got canceled, guys.
Right.
True story. Yeah, we were studying Krav Maga. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh man. Ooh.
But we are over that 1 hour mark, fellas.
And it's the first stream of the year. It's been an amazing
awesome.
stream.
Yeah.
Everybody showed up.
And we got the cool kids here. We got Hawk here. We got Geek of All Trades. We got the GOAT in the house. We got Bedell. All these awesome, cool people.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
We got that Sadie.
Hells
We got Jason. We got Joe.
Yeah.
Somebody new here.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, keep going. We need a 24-hour DCA. That'd be wild.
That would be wild.
Dude,
that would
we
be
should
wild.
totally set that
I'm
up.
looking forward to Sunday, because Sunday, Bedell and I have a meeting. We're going to discuss the solar that he wants to see on his house. So we're going to go over those numbers. So looking forward to seeing
Later, Hawk,
if we can
have a
help him out
good
with that.
evening, my dude.
So
Oh yeah.
Before anybody heads out of here, though, make sure you go in the description and get ready and get the link for tomorrow, because you get to sign up for the poker tournament tomorrow, which is
yeah.
on
Neoxa
January
poker tournament.
There you
20th.
go, right there.
It's
All down
coming.
below,
Right there in the
guys.
chat.
There you go.
Coming.
Neoxa poker tournament is coming.
Yeah.
You know you guys want to be there. You know.
He
it.
hooked it up
Thanks to
again.
If one of you knocks all 4 of us out of the tournament, you
Dude,
just got 20,000 Neoxa.
20,000
If
Neoxa.
I'll even go one step further.
Yeah.
One step further.
Oh,
If
geez.
a single person
Oh, jeez.
can knock all 4 of us here out, I'll give you hash rate on my farm for a day.
Oh,
buddy.
Oh,
Gotta knock out all 4 of us, though.
all 4 of us.
Man,
that. I
good
mean,
luck, whoever you are.
I'll
much
go
heck do you
one
have, like,
step
what?
further. You have to knock out all 4 of us.
I suck at
That'll be
poker.
40 GPUs mining to your address.
40. Oh, what happened?
How many hash is that?
Is it FA big
Bedell has a
bet?
big bet.
Man, you
I
gotta get
bet big.
all the
Oh,
DCA OGs out, though. That's gonna be a tall order.
Just the 4 of us.
just the 4 of us. They got
Just those
a
4.
single DCA member has to knock out all of us. And you got to be subscribed here. And you got to be part of the Discord. You don't have to
Yeah.
be part of Patreon, but you got to be in the Discord. And you have to be subbed here.
Out friggin' standing.
Facts.
Hey, drop some FAs in the chat, because Brian just dropped some fucking awesomeness, and it's a
Right,
challenge.
Do
It is a challenge. It is an FA
is,
fucking
dude.
challenge.
It helps incorporate more people in.
But does like just sell me your farm.
Tell it to me.
And on that note, I think it's time for one final announcement before we get the hell on out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo.
Thank you, Sadie.
Get some.
Love you guys. You guys are all fucking
Get
awesome.
some.
So, with that being said, what we got going on for tomorrow, Mikkel?
Well,
Rise and grind, miners.
hopefully in the morning I'll be streaming. Most likely I will be streaming. I'm just saying hopefully because I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. And it's gonna be a long night. But yeah. So I'll be going live 9 o'clock cool standard time in the morning for good morning miners. So catch me there in the morning. I'll be going live on my personal channel. Can you hook breakers up in a live panel box? Yes, you can.
Oh, yeah.
You can put live breakers in a breaker box.
I mean,
Like
yeah.
breakers in a live box, like with the
What
main on. Yeah, turn the breaker off first.
Yeah,
Way
they want
that
the
I
breaker
do
off
it,
and nothing plugged into it. But
the
yes.
way that I do it, if you're wiring something new in, put all your wires, wire in your outlets, wire it into the box. Take your leads. One's gonna go to you're gonna have two. You're gonna have a ground and neutral. Those go to your ground neutral bus, which are gonna be around around the main central power buses. And then you're going to take that one single hot, or if you're
You
doing
turn the whole power
240,
off
if you're
first.
doing 240 volt, then you're going to
Right to
have
be
one
scared, man.
neutral. You'll have
I
one
hate touching
neutral,
panels.
and then you'll take your double pole breaker, hook your wires into that, and then slot that in because you should be using a standard D-lock
For
on
sure,
there.
the safe way.
So, and make sure the breaker's off, of course, when you slot it in, and then you can flick it on. It's super simple. Like I wired my own 240. I got 2 circuits of 240 in my own house. That's what my farm's running on.
Oh yeah,
When in doubt, pull the main out.
that's right.
Well, you don't need to go all that route because, you won't even find an electrician that really does that unless they're doing something like huge power on there. Then they'll be like, I don't want to even remotely worry about an arc on this thing.
Well,
Because it can
you start
accidentally
terminating
arc
it
to
at
me
480.
instead of the breaker. But
That's
with
true.
110, even if you're doing 240 volt, that's still single pole. You're not going to
480 volt.
induce a big enough of an arc that if you slot a breaker in, that it's going to get you. If it does happen, play the lottery.
Play the lottery and hope your house doesn't blow up into flames.
Yeah, 3-phase 480. Let's do it.
Ooh.
He's 480. Look it up.
I
Yo,
wouldn't
power for your
pay an
AI rigs?
electrician to come in there. I mean, literally, just outlet. Get yourself. I did a little overkill with it. I did 12 gauge wiring, which is about 600 amp wiring. So.
Well, that's also benefiting you for the less of heat too, Nem. Like the bigger the wire, the less heat it will actually be. 'Cause
Right.
If you were
It's like
closer,
go with if you want to do project overkill, get 10 gauge. You'll be able to get away with 12 gauge, no problem. Wire in your own outlet, and you're good to go. If you're wiring in a new panel, that's when you're getting into like double aught, or you're going into 0-2 or 0-3. I mean, me and Mikkel dealt with all of this stuff trying to upgrade the facility.
Yeah, man. When you start getting them leads in from the street, that's no joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I have a 200 amp panel that can go out in the garage. Or I could sit there and take the 200 amp panel, put it here in the house, and take the 100 amp panel, put that in the garage.
Mhm. Oh, it's just
Interesting.
same panel. You just swap them out.
Right. Swap and move.
Yeah.
I mean, considering that the 100 amp panel in the house is like, really old.
I mean, 100 amp in a house, like you run a microwave and like cook some food and like heat up some water.
And just think, I had like, God, 75 GPUs running here
on 100, really?
with ASICs.
He's pushing it.
No wonder your house was so warm in the winter. You had the windows
Toasty.
open.
Yeah.
I have
Which
the
house is
orange
that?
wire.
That one.
Not sure on what
There's no
specs,
one.
but works for 240.
There was
The
no
orange wire
snow
works.
or frost on the main feed coming to the house.
On the main feed, there was no snow on your dadgum roof. The rest of your neighbors were under 3 feet.
We got to get
on
snow
a
for
misty
that.
day here.
We haven't even seen we haven't seen any significant snowfall yet.
You just listen to for fan noise and yeah. And
Just
also-
north of
Maybe
me is
next
getting
week we
snow.
might actually get snow that I can fire up my snowmobile on.
dude, we're supposed to get snow
Maybe.
fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, northern Oklahoma has snow right now.
Yeah, is it snow? It's coming this way.
It's
I don't know if
yeah,
I'm
we got a real nasty cold front like running through right now.
it's probably gonna be
Yeah,
ice.
he's gonna get the cold front, so he's gonna get an ice event, and we're getting snow.
Yeah, we'll get that ice.
All right. Well, guys, thank you all so very much for being a part of the conversation, being a part of the DCA Adventure fam. We fucking love you. Even- It's time to sign off. Go spend some time with your family.
Yeah.
And
See
let
some
me
of you
be
tomorrow.
the first one to say this. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
And happy motherfucker.
Peace out. And stay motherfucking savage. Oh, yeah.
Peace out, guys. Happy New Year.
Smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Discord, join the Patreon.
Sign
You
up for
guys know
poker
what
tomorrow.
to do. Yeah, and sign up for
Oh.
poker. Do it. not financial
for poker.
advice. This is fun advice. Just saying.
Yeah.
Links in the live chat.
Down below. Ugh.